It's been 1 month to the day since the murdered journalist Jamal Khashoggi disappeared into the Saudi consulate building in Istanbul, Turkey, never to be seen again. Today, his fiancée insists there will be no cover-up over his death. In a new op-ed in the Washington Post, she writes this, and I'm quoting, "The Trump administration has taken a position that is devoid of moral foundation. Some in Washington are hoping this matter will be forgotten with simple delaying tactics, but we will continue to push the Trump administration to help find justice for Jamal," close quote. Joining us now is Democratic Congressman Steve Cohen. Congressman, thanks so much for joining us. And I just want to point out, CNN is now reporting that the White House is planning to stick by the Saudis and the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman if President Trump won't act on this Khashoggi matter with the Saudis. Do you believe Congress is prepared to do something?
Well, I'm a member of the Helsinki Commission, which is direct responsibility is for the security and cooperation in Europe and spreading democracy there. But we have areas where we broaden our jurisdiction with affiliate members, and Turkey is an area that we also have jurisdiction. And I feel confident that the Helsinki Commission, which has bipartisan leaders interested in democracy and the rule of law, will pursue hearings, if not in the lame duck with our Republican leads, in January with our Democratic leads. I feel confident that'll take place.
No, let's see if the Democrats are the majority in the House of Representatives. We'll find out on Tuesday or Wednesday with some late voting. Let's get to some other issues while I have you, Congressman. The president has been ginning up fear over immigration, sending thousands of troops to the border with Mexico, threatening to eliminate birthright citizenship, to restrict asylum claims. Will fear-mongering have an impact when people head to the vote in key battleground states next week?
I think it'll help get his base out, but it's really sad because a president shouldn't engage in fantasy, falsehoods, and fabrications, and that's what he's doing. He cannot, by executive order or through legislation, change the 14th Amendment to the Constitution. Sending the troops to the border is what a waste. More troops, he's talked about 15,000 that are in Afghanistan at a cost of $100 million or more that could go to helping people with the drug opioid problems. Just irresponsible use of the government as a vehicle to engage in politics, which in a large way is just to protect the president from the revelations of his indiscretions that I think we're going to see through hearings and the Mueller investigation if it's made public, which it needs to be. And I think it's interesting, there's a Watergate special on the History Channel, rival station, I guess, but it shows how this is so equal to what's going on now. And in Watergate, it was the grand jury and the judge in the case that was able to give the relevant committees the information that had been collected by the special counsel, and that may have to happen again.
I want you to listen to the president at a campaign rally in Missouri. Listen to this.
We did have two maniacs stop a momentum that was incredible, because for 7 days, nobody talked about the elections. It stopped a tremendous momentum. More importantly, we have to take care of our people, and we don't care about momentum when it comes to a disgrace like just happened to our country. But it did nevertheless stop a certain momentum.
What do you make of the president's complaints about these two maniacs ruining his momentum, the shooter in Pittsburgh, the pipe bomber who was arrested in Florida?
Well, both of those are irresponsible positions and immoral, unfortunate positions and statements to be taken by the president. Everything with him is political. When he was in Pittsburgh, he didn't talk about the victims. He didn't talk about the anti-Semitism. He talked about how he was received, how he didn't see the demonstrators, etc. You know, I take both of these things very much personally. As an American, as a Jew, people, when they hate, Elie Wiesel was clear, when people hate Jews, they hate blacks. And when they hate blacks, they hate others. People who hate others. We need to look out for all in America. We are a family. We should be one.
Thanks so much for joining us.
You're welcome, Wolf.
All right.